I wanted to talk to you about the Build America, Buy America provision of the Infrastructure Act. So how will that, I mean, I know why, but I want you to explain to the public why that provision will help put more Americans to work, especially in an emerging industry that we really haven't captured well in the United States as of yet.
Absolutely, and thank you for the question. First, if I may, I want to correct a couple of comments about DavisBacon and Buy America.
Go right ahead, feel free.
Earlier, first of all, DavisBacon, what it does is sets a wage floor, and it ensures that also that the workers are actually paid their wages in an industry where wage theft, unfortunately, is a very significant problem. What it does is ensure that people who are bidding to do the work are qualified to actually deliver. They're qualified to do the training, they're qualified to deliver the wages that are needed, and to deliver a quality work product. And it prevents people from actually just undercutting the marketplace and abusing their workforce. Second of all, PLAs ensure that projects are delivered on time and with the highest quality work available. I've spoken to Republican members of Congress who support PLAs, and they were in the contracting industry. They said they paid a little bit more up front, but they knew it was going to be the best quality work and it was going to be delivered on time. So there's a reason why PLAs are adopted all throughout the country and why DavisBacon is the gold standard when it comes to construction.
So, Mr. Regan, what you might be saying is that, so where the gentleman from South Dakota is concerned about people in South Dakota, DavisBacon actually requires that people and prevailing wage laws in South Dakota make sure that the workers in South Dakota can afford to live in South Dakota. Is
That's
that correct?
100% right.
Okay.
So on Build America, Buy America, we look at, unfortunately, for too long in our country, we have ceded our previous manufacturing areas to foreign companies. We have to import so many things. We saw that with the supply chain crisis of a year and a half ago, when one of the major problems and contributors to the failure to move goods was the lack of chassis. And we didn't make chassis here, so we had no way to actually solve that problem on our own. We were relying on chassis made in China or in other countries. And if we look at an emerging industry like electric buses, this is an opportunity to gain back some of that market share and become leaders in the manufacturing field once again, in an area where, frankly, we just can't sit here and rely from our own economic competitiveness and our own national security on foreign nations to provide our critical goods that keep our economy and our people moving throughout this country.
Thank you. And you just raised another issue. So we have a competition over EV batteries, so electric vehicle batteries. There's one U.S. company that's competing. It's from my district, but we're manufacturing them in Austin, in the suburbs of Austin, Texas. But that would bring those jobs into the United States. Even though I'm putting workers from Texas to work, that's a good thing, as opposed to losing those jobs to countries overseas.